I first want to say that there's a great miscarriage of justice that if a man that is articulated that, unfortunately he had financial hardship or stress, if we're living in a system that is telling you that you have to pay for a court reporter, that's a incredible miscarriage of justice. For the fact that people, I would like a court system that allows for all of us to have all parts assembled when we get there. That all being said, because I don't know what our taxes are for. If we got a piece and parcel and pay everyone, because our Constitution, and I'm gonna get off my soapbox, but I'm gonna say a message to Juan in regards to the situation, but real fast. Uh, if you can't afford an attorney, one will be provided to you in the criminal court. And the very fact that if you can't afford anything else either, somehow we have this ridiculous system that has led to you, Mr. Carlos, in this situation. In regards to the judge, what I'm worried about is the judge outright disregarding state law, and
Yeah, yeah,
this is this is the reason why there has to be a amendment. It has to be an amendment because without, for instance, you have parental rights.
I do.
You have parental rights. You understand?
Like,
And
go
a
ahead.
judge can disregard those parental rights as long as they're not explicitly stated in the Constitution. Now, the reason why amendments are important, because if you do not follow, and if the judge would have said something like that, for instance, and you do not follow the law, you can go outside of the court and go to the Department of Justice and say my civil rights were violated. That doesn't happen here in this case and in family law. And for everybody listening, this is the greatest flaw of the family court system. It's the fact that due process is a suggestion. And it's treated as such. And the very fact that we have a situation where this father, who is completely, and I empathize with your pain. I understand it because I've gone through it. I have been alienated, and as everybody here. And I want you to know to keep the faith. But this is why I say this solution be all the way across, because we believe that sometimes when we create a law, that the law will solve things. But we already got Supreme Court rulings. We already have laws. And it's not to say that we don't do this, but we have to do everything. We need to continue. Quite honestly, I would bring suit against the judge itself.
I will.
Uh,
After I get court reporter, I'm done. I am going. Hey, I'm
Hey,
Army.
Juan.
Killed Will.
Hey,
Done.
Juan. Just real quick too, though. I just wanted to just tell you, like, I completely understand what you're going through. You know what I mean? Like, I've been there. I've been there. I've
I'm a
been
teacher.
where, like,
Making this so
I get
hard.
depressed in the holidays and stuff, though. But I'm gonna just give you a little advice too, though. Like, and I'm not telling you to. I don't mean this in a way of like telling you what to do, though. But it's just like, unfortunately, we have to kind of play that game right now. You know what I mean? Like, I see that passion and that frustration in you. We can't let that out in the courtrooms. You know what I mean? We have to kind of be stone faced and just stick to the facts and stick to what is, and always have the mindset of covering your ass. Always look what you have to do to cover your tracks. Make sure your hands are clean. It sucks that we have to walk on eggshells like that, but we do until there's true change.
Yeah, and don't let
I'm gonna give you
what your kid's mother get to you when she says stuff to you.
right.
There's an old
And
saying I used to hear when I was little that said, "Listen with a deaf ear." And I never knew what that meant until I got in the situation where you hear stuff, but you don't let it get in your system. If she says
Right.
something negative, you can't react and blow up, because once you blow up, then you're in the wrong. Once you show emotion to what she's saying and what the attorney on the other side is saying, then you become the person who's out of control, that you must be the problem because, look, you can't control yourself.
And I'll tell you this too, though, the sooner, and I'm not saying you aren't there though, but this was a major turning point for me, to where I got that shift in momentum. The sooner that I realized that I couldn't control things in her household and she's going to do what she's going to do, the better I got. You know what I mean? Like, yes, those things frustrated the hell out of me. I mean, I just had a discussion with her about my daughter's hair. My daughter's biracial. I know about hair as a man. You know, I watched both my grandmothers do hair. She calls herself a hairdresser. You know what I mean? So we had a big argument, and I'd let her, and, you know, she said some damning stuff that I was like, you know what? Thank you. You know, because screenshot, that's going to court. You know, I'm gonna give you, look up this group are you on Facebook?
Yes.
I know you said with finding legal assistance, though, there's this group called Family Law Assist Legal Services, and family law, they're in 30 states. They actually give you case law that you can use, and they actually help you do your cases pro bono. They're in 30 states. Family, I'll put the link in the chat.
I did try that.
Family Law Assist Legal Services.
But I'll tell all of you, because you've all been through this court hell. The judge saw my frustration and temperament while I was sitting down with my mother from New Jersey, who came down. So the court can grant me 50-50. He's like, you don't have the paperwork. We don't even know why you're here. This is a motion for bullshit. He didn't say that, but that's what it was, because I didn't file the right paperwork. And I said, Your Honor, I'm Latino. If you do the research, you will see that Latin people, Spanish people are the most emotional. And then he said, I respect that. And that's what he said.